Good day everyone. This video presentation is prepared by Ma'am Mylene Yonciano and yours truly, Jomari Christian S. Ventura. And we will discuss about the topic researches on curriculum development, international or foreign. So first, what is an international curriculum? International curricula promote international learning environment and develop global citizens in an ever-changing global community. Learners are exploring diversity in cultures, arts, languages, environment studies, humanities and social sciences, and of course, mathematics in a global context. The focus in international curricula is not only on academics but also on making students 21st century citizens. And here's everything you need to know about the international curriculum. So there are 5 things to know about international curriculum. First one is encourages international mindedness, teaches how to learn, build confident communicators, makes the students learn by experience, and last, improves problem solving. And the most important reason for relevance of curriculum could be evaluated through curriculum research. So what is the importance of research on curriculum development? Research expands understanding of the fundamental aspects of human development, learning, teaching, schools and their environmental context. Research points the way to the discovery of effective elements of curriculum, instruction, and school organization. So, curriculum research gives the evidence of how much curriculum program and educational institutions work out at the level of satisfactory to the society, policymakers, teachers and staffs, even their students and their parents. So, the curriculum development process can be categorized into 5 basic steps. So, first one is the needs assessment. So, needs assessment data helps the curriculum design and development team to fully understand the intent of and expectations for the completed curriculum. And second step is the planning session. The planning session and content development steps typically occur in tandem. It is during the planning session that discussions occur about the content that is to be developed and delivered in the curriculum. And the third step is the content development. The content development, this is the work that is generated as a result of the planning session. And also it is the heart of the curriculum development process. And step 4, pilot, delivery and revisions. In this step, the curriculum is piloted with a sample of the target audience to validate the content, instructional strategies and expected outcomes of the training program. And the last step is the completed curriculum package. The validated curriculum package contains all materials necessary in order to deliver the curriculum to its target audience.
Here are some researches on curriculum development international. 1. Engaging foreign curriculum experts in curriculum design, a case study of primary school curriculum change in Lesotho by Molly Steve Napo and Lokesh Ranat Mahara from School of Education, Edgewood Campus, University of KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. This research involvement of foreign consultants in the Lesotho curriculum design has been in operation since the beginning of formal education around 1833 in the country to date. The expectation was that with time, Lesotho would produce enough quality curriculum specialists who would be entrusted with the task of curriculum design. However, the trained citizens continued to engage foreign consultants in curriculum design. This paper presents some of the reason for continued engagement of foreign consultants in the Lesotho Curriculum Center. The study is a case study in which a quantitative approach was used as the conceptual framework to interrogate the value of curriculum specialists mandated to design. The Lesotho curriculum data used in this study were solicited from one-on-one interview of curriculum specialists. The findings reveal one of the main reasons for engaging foreign consultants as lack of training for newly employed curriculum specialists, while on the other hand, less qualified and inexperienced curriculum specialists are employed, which led to a huge staff turnover due to unfavorable working conditions in the Lesotho Curriculum Development Center. This resulted in the lack of knowledge of curriculum design, where curriculum specialists took too long to design a low-quality curriculum. Second is The International Curriculum, Current Trends and Emerging Needs by Jesse Jones Richter of Colorado Technical University, Doctor of Management student, Global Leadership. This paper examines the current state of tertiary level international curricula and provides groundwork for future research aimed at ongoing needs. Recognized is the premise that existing international curricular programs require maintenance. Byrne of 1995 called for curriculum reform in international departments 2 decades ago, with the rationale that effective programming will consider both the near and distant future contexts of the business world. Devine 1993 provided some evidence of progress in the same era, but it is uncertain whether or not this was a sustained or isolated event. Additionally, there tends to be a mix in thought about what exactly constitutes an international curriculum. Should it focus on students or also involve faculty? Should it be defined to the classroom or also include extracurricular and foreign exchange program? What components are characteristic of a functional international curriculum? Is it possible to achieve an international curriculum model that fits all schools, or it is more appropriate to craft tailored programs according to the particular institution and student faculty population? This paper explores these issues in the context of relevant literature and recommends directions for future research. Third one is Curriculum Development, the Interface Between Political and Professional Decisions, 2010, by Peter Medies and Marian Nikolov. This chapter falls into two main sections. The first section is concerned with general aspects of curriculum development and innovation. It sets out to define the curriculum in relation to its sister concept, the syllabus, and further it examines the connection between theoretical and practical aspect of curriculum development. That chapter goes on to address the issue of curriculum innovation, an undertaking aim of resolving the conflict between what is desirable and what is acceptable and feasible. The country chosen to exemplify these assumptions is Hungary, a country in which curriculum reforms were necessitated by pervasive political, economic, and social changes in the last decade of the 20th century. Through an analysis of interim version of the national core curriculum, the way political decisions are brought to bear on curriculum reform in general and on the development of the foreign language syllabus in particular is demonstrated. Fourth is Thai learners' linguistic needs and language skills, implications for curriculum development by Mark B. Ula, Walaylak University Language Institute, Walaylak University, Thailand, and Duang Kamon, Winit Kun, King Won Kuts University of Technology, Thonburi, Thailand. Learners' success in language learning always has implications for curriculum and instruction. Thus, it is important to take into account the kinds of learning experiences that these learners will find helpful in learning English as a foreign language and highlight them when planning a curriculum and adapting classroom activities. This study with 72 first-year engineering students, 3 English for specific purposes, teachers of King Mongkut University of Technology Thornbury, Ratchaburi, and 3 other stakeholders as respondents aim to identify the Thai engineering students' linguistic needs and the language skills needed for them to get a job in the future. It also assessed whether the linguistic needs and the language skills required for the student were addressed in the curriculum. Method used in this study were modified questionnaire, focus groups, and semi-structured individual interviews. The last one is Internationalization and Curriculum Development, Why and How by Poliana Magne, Educational Development, Plymouth University. This article provides a rationale for the role that higher education must play in preparing students for the global marketplace. It outlines the scope of the internationalization agendas within higher education and goes on to explore the notion of what is meant to internationalize the curriculum. The article offers an approach to curriculum development which uses a gap analysis tool developed by the author and discussion across disciplinary themes. A series of short case studies demonstrate different ways in which the curriculum at one university has been enhanced through internationalization. Examples include a range of teaching and learning approaches, cultural cafes, research opportunities, fieldwork, and peer learning. The conclusion summarizes how a range of activities can enhance the curriculum and develop greater intercultural understanding, so vital to the graduates of today. So it is suggested that evaluation apart from the assessment programs could always be a progress towards goal. That is include the study of questions on what is one program good for, and it is also the betterment of a program than the other and how to improve it. And lastly, current curriculum has to respond to dramatic and social changes growth of an information-oriented society and development of science and technology.